and welcome. It's time for Saturday afternoon football. Well, if a green creature approached me from outer space and asked me to show it a good day out, I would, without a moment's hesitation, take it unswervingly to Perth. Gee, it's great to be back. Accompanying me is Matthew Richardson.
G'day, Dennis. Always a pleasure to call a game with you.
Hitting the turf today will be the Royals and Subiaco. The Lions enter the arena. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. I can't wait for this match to get. The players contest the first bounce.
You don't always get what you wish for, you get what you work for.
Punch by Scott. Goes short with a hand pass. Intercepted. McKenzie puts the ball in the hands of fate. Cole, feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Played on. The kick is held up in the wind. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Sproul with the mark. Here's a long kick. Blake with an easy mark. He chooses to play on. Shoots off the handball. Cubolo runs in. His kicks are like fingerprints. No two ever the same. An ideal position to be kicking from. Orgarinos takes a shot at goal. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Orgarinos with his first.
Orgarinos seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. Deft touch from Scott. Ablett with the handball out of the pack. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. It goes through for a behind. Subiaco by 7 points.
Hutchings playing on with the ball. He boots it. Cubilo grabs the ball on the bounce. Cubilo takes a shot. He's through for a point. We're on top of.
They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Sends it on its way. It was all his. Here's a chance for Ablett. 65 meters out. Ablett taking a chance at goal. It's going. He really should have made more of that. Subiaco leads by 9.
He plays the ball to himself. Hutchings with the kick. Keys takes the opportunity. Keys kicks for goal. Keys kicks it straight through the big sticks. Out in front over.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. One down by Scott. The ball in the hands of McGaw. Hands like dinner plates. He's elected to play on. Keys kicks it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
He chooses to play it on. He slams that on the boot. Elms with real good use of the body. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal.
Going for goal number 1. It's in the air. The goal eludes him just wide of the target. He's Perth in early trouble. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. 50 metres out. A low kick from Ablett. A nice uncontested mark for Scott. Can he kick it from here, Richo?
I don't know if he'll make the distance here, Dennis.
He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. Scott slams one on the boot for goal. Scott, ambitious kick. I can't believe it. It's a goal. Gets his first. This lead getting bigger now. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Nice bounce.
Quick hands finding the running player. Puts boot to ball. Jeffs with an easy mark. It's played on.
He lays off the pass. Sharing is caring. McDonald wants it back. Going for goal number 1. Subiaco get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Subiaco have scored the last 3 goals. Pressure already being applied to the Royals. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Scott got the hit out. He controls the bouncing ball. Gives it to Ablett. He runs into the goal. Going for goal number 2. He holds his breath. Goes wide for it behind. Subiaco couldn't have asked for a much better start than this one.
Hutchings has got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Schofield puts his boot on it. A nice contested mark. Puts boot to ball. Ablett misses the ball. McDonald goes for home.
Sproul kicks. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
I really doubt, Dennis.
Cuberlo plays on. Gets boot to high. Nice hands. Comben going through his routine. Unfortunately, they mowed the grass very short tactically this week. 35 metres out. The Royals need to be careful not to let this one run away from them.
Comben needs to practice his goal-kicking routine. It helps the player handle any situation in the game. If he does that more often, then he might enter the league of the elite goal kickers.
Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Clean tap out of the ruck. He's got the footy in his hands. Gets boot to high. Takes the mark all by himself. Sproul lining up. Gets boot to high. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. Umpire throws the ball in. Minangola got the hit out. Going for goal number 1. Topham with a great kick. Gets his first. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Ablett on the ball at the moment. Dishes it off to the running player. A nice uncontested mark for Keys. Handball short. He's a ball magnet. Ablett chips it to the pocket.
It's a free kick.
A free kick paid for some off-ball trouble. Thompson going through his routine. Unfortunately, they mowed the grass very short. Tactically, this ball 20 metres out. This is the footy equivalent of Roper Dome. He's Perth. They're barely hanging on right now. Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. He was never going to get that.
Rotham blocks it. Rotham has the football. Hill hands over the ball. Sending it on its way. He takes the contested mark. Deal, plays it on.
Kicks it. Cripps takes the mark uncontested. The wind carries the kick. A great effort. Scott setting his sights on the goals. 40 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Scott whacks one on the boot for goal. Goal to Subiaco. The pressure continues to mount with that goal from Scott. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Menengola wins the tap. Terrible timing by McGaw. Rioli looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Collected by Shears. Is in his possession. Lobs the handball. Totham calls for it back. Time drying up with only 2 minutes to go. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Richo, do you rate him for this kick?
Not much of an angle. Should be an almost certain goal.
Comben watching with anticipation. The Lions have scored the last 7 goals. Subiaco over. The Royals by 52. That replay shows just how good that goal was. Menengola with the tap. McGaw on the ball at the moment. He's been captured with the ball and it's going to be holding it. Penetrating hand pass. Totham handing it back now. McDonald sends the ball on its way.
Sending it on its way. He gets the upper hand. Ugarino's taking aim. Ugarino's goes for goal. Oh, and he's missed.
He's looking for options now.
Free kick, mate.
There'll be a free kick here for something that obviously happened behind play. Schofield kicking the skin off that one. Mutimer gets the upper hand. Choose to kick it. McGaw with the mark. Boots it. Totham, the better man there.
Totham is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Sproul taking aim. Sproul goes for goal. It's on its way. Misses for a behind.
The Lions by 9 goals. He has a few options. Hutchings decides to play on. Send the top in, big fella. Totham, a good crummer. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. A great effort. 45 metres out. Scott to kick from almost directly in front of goal. Kicked at goal by Scott. It's going. He's driven that ball hard, but it's a miss. Subiaco with a handy break, leading the Royals 56-1.
Hutchings is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category. Magnificent goal. Lead.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Menengola guides it. He has the ball. Gains possession. McDonald kicks it a long way. Takes that one strongly. 35 metres out. 40 metres out. Looking for another goal here. That ball's travelling. The Lions by 67. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Great bounce. McGaw, totally outclassed in that contest. Able to grab it on the half volley. Sproul feeds it wide. Lake marks it. Gives it to the running man. He's tried to do too much with that kick. As we go into the break, the scores are the Lions 68, East Perth 1.
We'll be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how it can come back after the break.
The first quarter ends with some high scoring on the board.
Winners in life constantly think in terms of I can, I will, and I am.
Lake picks it up. Boots it. Stuck. He opts to play on. Sends the Sharon on its way. Marked by Comben. Get back in from this position. Sends the Sharon on its way. Dropped by Lake. The loose ball scooped up. Going for goal number 1. Marked by Dorgarinos. He steadies now in front of goal. 15 metres out. Going for goal number 2. He has space for an easy mark.
Hutchings, it's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Cripps boots it. He intercepts the ball on the bounce. Hutchings puts his boot on it. Cripps, with beautiful hands above the head, he really is a great target to kick to. Cripps gets the goal.
Subiaco have scored the last 9 goals. Subiaco lead East Perth. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here's the bounce. Menengola nicely outclassing McGaw. Totham puts it on the boot. He plays on. Jams it on the boot now. Approaching the goals now. He's kicked that straight into the confectionery stand, out on the full. Cherno kicks hard along the boundary line. Ling marks it.
Puts boot to ball. Has the mark all to himself. He boots it. Slips through his fingers. He lays off the pass. He sends it to an empty space. Bayok gets the loose ball. Nails him. That's holding the ball.
Scott opts to play on. That kick held up in the wind. The ball over the line. The ball is coming back into play. Menengola with a big fist on it. McDonald drives the ball towards goal. The Lions with a handy break, leading the Royals 75-1.
Hutchings would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does that. Puts boot to ball. It's a mark. Sproul taking aim. Sproul goes for home. It's in the air. That's a great goal. The really...
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Look at that bounce. Sproul punches. He controls the bouncing ball. Jeffs kicking the ball free of the pack. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Orgarinos taking aim. 30 metres from home. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Orgarinos hammers the ball for goal. The Lions starting to exert some dominance over East Perth with the lead of 87-1. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. McGaw without a touch. The clearance by Sproul. Kicked by Totham. And the mark will be paid.
Play on.
Interception. Sends the Sharon on its way. Nice mark there with the quick hands. Kicks into the wind. Elms takes the mark. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. And that ball is out of bounds. Both ruckmen battling for the front spot. Clean tap by Sproul. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. The Lions starting to exert some dominance over East Perth with the lead of 93-1. All is in readiness. The bounce, laser straight. Sproul outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Totham kicks. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Ablett with his head down, running for home. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 35 metres out. An easy angle for Gorgarinos. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. That's a very well executed goal. Orgarinos makes the hat-trick. This kick stretches the lead.
Ugarinos, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Sproul nicely outclassing McGaw. Takes that one strongly. Just 4 minutes to go. Scott feeds it wide. Bounces favourably for Sandilands. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Ablett gets the interception on the bounce. Cubulo has his head down now.
On the ball.
Kicks. Cubulo wins the marking contest. Jams it on the boot. Marks.
Mark.
Kicks beyond the wing. Nice mark there.
He boots it. He wins the contested mark. Lining it up with the goal now. Combin goes for goal. It's on its way. Lead.
Teammate scrambling to make a lead. Good mark by Schofield. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Sproul boots it. McDonald controls. Approaching the goals now. No good. Subiaco with the ascendancy over East Perth, leading the match 101-1.
Hutchings is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category. He intercepts the ball on the bounce. Ablett goes for goal. Misses for a behind.
He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. McDonald gets the ball. Kicks. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Sproul slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. 40 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. Strong mark by... Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Comben going for number 3. Subiaco get a goal. They increase their lead. Subiaco with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Royals 108-1. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball has been bounced.
Tottenham handballs to the man on the move. He heads into home. Ablett goes for home. The kick is no good. It's with the lead over.
Might have to kick it to himself. A kick to himself and play on by Hutchings. Strong mark by McKenzie. The wind carries the kick. Great mark under pressure. McGaw puts the ball in the hands of fate. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. McDonald hammers the ball for goal. Rattled the woodwork on the full. Free kick. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Guided by Scott. Is in his possession. McDonald tries his luck with a shot at goal. Subiaco lead the Royals by 109. Counting down, we've hit the 92nd mark.
Hutchings has improved his hands to a point now that he can release players from tight pack situations. Cubillo kicks it. Good mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
Scott looking to add another. What a match he's having. The Lions leads by 110. Hutchings looking for a lead. He plays it to himself. Hutchings kicks hard along the boundary line. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. That drop pump works well for Schofield. Cripps sends the ball on its way. Counting down, we've hit the 62nd mark. Great mark. Totham lobs the pass. Late heading in. Watch his style. Orgarinos with the mark. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Orgarinos kicks for goal. Score for Subiaco. The Lions leads by 116.
Ugarinos has a nose for goals. You wouldn't want to bet against him, even on the tightest of angles.
Lake lays it off to the running man. Sproul starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side. The bouncing ball is controlled. With the ball now. Nelson with the football. He receives the handball.
McDonald boots it long. Elms gets the upper hand. He steadies now in front of goal. Elms with the shot. It's going. Nice kick. Lead.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce. Scott guides it. The ball in the hands of McKenzie. Rotham receives the ball. Now we'll get a ball up. Good tap from Scott. Scoops up the bouncing ball. You've seen a half now, Richard. Your thoughts?
Don't give up at half-time. Concentrate on winning the second half as well.
The half-time break is over now. Back to work.
If you have everything under control, you're not moving fast enough.
Comben with a short hand pass. Scott is an absolute ball magnet. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Subiaco with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 129-1. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Scott knocks it down the field. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Cripps takes an uncontested mark.
Cripps has got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Jeps choosing to play on. His approach looks good. Jeps shoots for goal. He gets it under pressure. Hutchings boots it. Nelson marks it.
Kicks. The contest, no match for him. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Sproul has a head which is much better than his feet. If only he had three heads, one on each leg. Kicks it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. The ball is thumped towards goal by Pagan. The Lions bite 129. Hutchings will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Over the top of the pack. What do you think, Richo? Can he make this one?
I don't think he can do it, Dennis.
This will certainly test
Holding
him
the
from
ball,
this distance. Gets boot to high. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Cubulo kicks it from the pack. Sproul with the mark. Richo, do you rate him for this kick?
He has to capitalise on his teammates' hard work here.
That ball's travelling. Richo, help me out here. What was he thinking?
Ice cream is my best guess. Hutchings just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Cripps intercepts the bouncing ball. He knocks it down. Hagen picks it up. Hagen with the shot. Lead.
Hutchings will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Opportunity for Hagen. Going for goal number one. That ball's travelling. Chalk up a goal for Subiaco. Hagen getting his first. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Scott punches. Gains possession. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Chips it down towards half forward. The bouncing ball is controlled. Yet another possession. Hutchings is caught in for holding the ball. Hutchings puts it on the boot. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Works it across the ground. Strong mark by Hill. Kicks it. McGaw grabs that one.
McGaw is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. That's a nice strong mark. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. It's in the air. Wow-wee, what a huge kick.
Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. His face says it all. There's the bounce. Tapped by Scott. He's got the footy in his hands. Approaching the goals now. Gets the kick off as he's taken down by Sproul. Hits the running man. Hagan won't hit the intended target. The Lions fight 149.
They've just backed their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
Good bounce. Scott directs it down. He brings it out of the pack. He takes an uncontested mark. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Scott going for number 7. Subiaco get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. 7 goals now. That's hard to do. This lead getting bigger now.
He's one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Claimed by Scott. Has it now. Sproul collects it. Slams it on the boot. Hagan has it. He plays on. Going for goal number 3. Goal to Subiaco. That's number 3. Hagan getting them further in front. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Cleared by Scott. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Gives it to the running man. Chips it down towards half forward. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Gives it to the running man. Comben looking for another goal here. Goal.
All clear.
The Lions beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 168-1. Deft touch from Menengola. Takes possession. Hill just squeezes the kick out. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. A short handball. Chips it down towards half forward. Takes that one strongly.
Play on.
Ablett taking a chance at goal. A magnificent kick right through the middle. The Lions in front. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. More bounce than a dodgy check. McGaw. Timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beat. It's Edward Scissorhands. Cripps gets it on the bounce. He just can't get out of the action. He's driven that ball hard, but it's a miss. Subiaco lead the Royals. Teammate scrambling to make a lead. Plays on.
Play on.
Gets boot to high. He spills the mark. Picture perfect drop punt. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Jeffs takes an uncontested mark. Goes short with a hand pass. Now he wants it back. Going for goal number 1. What a goal from a mammoth kick. Jeffs with his first. This one gives them an even bigger lead.
Jeffs can definitely get some power out of his kicks, but I think this distance here will test him.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Menengola, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. He slams that on the boot. Perfect kick.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Menengola with a big fist on it. Comben. I have no idea how you managed to get that out. Totham. There to mop it up. Nice drop punt. Nice mark under pressure. Kicked by McDonald. He controls the bouncing ball. Jeffs heading in. Watch his style. What do you say? His mind mustn't have been on the job. That was well within range. Subiaco in front. Hutchings will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. 30 metres out. Hagan taking a chance at goal. 30 metres from home. Scott with a kick at goal. What a great goal by Scott. Subiaco leads by 193. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Menengola shown a lot of character with his recent performances. He lays off the pass. Magor with the interception. Mutimer picks up the ball. Ling with the spill. McInnes putting his head down as he runs in. Thompson puts it out on the full.
Boots it. The contest, no match for him. Waterman with a chance if he keeps a cool head. Gets boot to high. Marked by Ling. Spears a low ball. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Time drying up with only 90 seconds to go. Chernow with the football. Sends it into the open paddock. Intercepted by McKenzie. Sends it on its way. Great mark over the pack. Shoots off the handball. Totham kicks from the pack. Able to grab it on the half volley. It's like he has the ball on a string.
Out on the full.
Kicks into the wind. Hagan has it. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. 25 metres out. Too much ambition is a bad thing to have in this pocket. Hagan just makes the goal line. 4 goals and no sign of stopping. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully.
Menengola can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Menengola gains possession. Tapped. McDonald with the ball. He lays off the pass. He wants it back. Bunning in for the goals now. Oh, and it's gone through for a behind.
Subiaco beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 201 to 1. Hutchings waiting to bring it back into play. Ablett takes it well. Lining up the goal now. 35 metres out. Going for goal number 2. Look at that. He's put it through. Subiaco with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading the Royals 207 to 1. Umpire bounces the ball. Scott nicely outclassing Magor. McDonald gets the ball out of the pack. Approaching the goals now. Scott takes aim for goals. A goal for the Lions. What a goal-kicking story for Scott. This one gives them an even bigger lead. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The umpire has bounced the ball. Magor didn't even get close to that tap. Penetrating hand pass. Scott has his head down now. Goal from a long way out by Scott. The Lions starting to exert some dominance over the Royals with the lead of 219-1. A good term with the Lions 219 to the Royals 1.
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They stepped up in all areas and really made their opposition look second rate.
The scores were very high in that third term.
It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up.
Scott thumps it forward, sends the Sharon on its way. Sproul wins the marking contest, penetrating hand pass. Choose to kick it. Totham got under it. He plays on, jams it on the boot. Scott again, Richo.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
Dishes it off to the running player. Jeffs running in, about to kick. He's running hot, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
So close, but just misses. The Lions with the ascendancy over the Royals, leading the match 220-1.
Hutchings can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. That's a nice, strong mark. He boots it. That's a nice, strong mark.
Hill kicking the skin off that one. Orgarinos, the better man there. Kicks. The ball being picked up before it makes its target.
Hill obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else.
We get a ball up on the wing.
A good fist. No doubt in the umpire's mind there at all. free kick. Sending it on its way, he marks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. That's a nice strong mark. Sending it on its way, the mark will be paid.
Jeffs puts it on the boot. Scott grabs that one. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. He kicks inside 50. It was all his. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Drifts wide to go through for the behind. Subiaco in front. Hutchings has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Opportunity now for Ling. Kicks into the wind. The ball mopped up. So close, but just behind. Subiaco by 221.
Hutchings is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category. Nagel boots it. He gets it under pressure. He steadies now in front of goal. The ball's up. That's a great goal.
Subiaco nailing the coffin shut. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Scott hits it. Rotham has the ball. Sends it on its way. Hands like dinner plates. Sends it on its way. Great mark. He plays on. He's been seized with the ball. That's going to be holding it. Nelson sends the ball on its way. Takes that one strongly.
Nice bit of power then. That's a nice strong mark. He steadies now in front of goal. Keys kicks it.
Nice mark there. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. He's having a ball. If you'll excuse the pun, they increase their lead. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. A dead straight bounce. Deft touch from Scott. McKenzie comes away with the ball. Approaching the goals now. Scott unloads one towards goal. Scott gets the goal with an ambitious kick. The Lions are nailing the coffin shut.
They've just backed their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
Brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Scott with the first touch. Hagen gathers it. Gets boot to leather. He wins the contest.
Sproul has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Totham gets possession. He sends it to an empty space.
The wind carries the kick. Elms marks it. He plays on now. Sends the Sharon on its way. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Heads for the boundary line. Ablett gets the upper hand. Hill brought him down, holding the ball. Trims the grass with that one. Keys just gauging which way that wind is blowing. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. He kicks it, gun barrel straight. That could be the final nail in the coffin. All is in readiness. Great bounce. Menengola aims for his man on the ground. He gets a kick out of the pack. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Nagel with a chance if he keeps a cool head. Distance could be the problem. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 45 metres out. He's kicking from a 45-degree angle. Shears controls it. The Lions get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Pressure continues to mount with that goal from Shears.
Shears, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love.
McGaw without a touch. The clearance by Menengola. Blake sends the ball on its way. Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. It'll be the umpire's ball. The umpire's throw is a good one. Claimed by Menengola. Able to grab it on the hump volley. Richo, help me out here. What was he thinking?
Ice cream is my best guess. Hutchings has improved his hands to a point now that he can release players from tight pack situations. Hagen marks the ball.
Play on.
Hagen with the shot. Hagen kicks it straight through the big sticks.
I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet the ruck. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Menengola guides it, takes possession. Bayok kicks. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. 45 metres out. McGuinness going for number one. Out of bounds on the full it goes. Kick by Sproul. Ablett grabs that one.
Ablett has some potential, and he'll really be able to unlock that potential if he has some continuous effort. McKenzie gets the ball. He boots it. There's no contest for that mark. Rioli puts his boot on it. Shears takes the mark.
Gets boot to leather. Taken by Ling. Lining up the goal now. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Goes for the safe option. Kick short. Scott in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Scott takes a shot at goal. The Lions are in control of this game. The ruckman. The bounce. Laser straight. Menengola really gets onto this one. He boots it from the pack. Scott has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Scott steers the ball towards goal.
Clear.
That could be the final nail in the coffin.
He's one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. punch by Scott. Lucky bounce collected. Hand passes. McGaw feeds it wide. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Subiaco's shown a lot of character with his recent performances. He handballs it. He boots it. Meningola, just the better man in that contest. Meningola has slotted it through for a 6-pointer.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. First hand's important. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Gets boot to high. Keys wins the marking contest. A chance to add one more to his tally. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. The Lions kept the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. 3 goals so far. Well done. Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Scott nicely outclassing McGaw. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? The Lions with the ascendancy over Perth, leading the match 84-1. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Nelson with a low spearing kick. Not the most exciting match. No real competition between the teams. Disappointing. Richard, did you enjoy the matchup between Subiaco and Perth?
No other way to describe that performance. That was pathetic.
At the final siren, the score, Subiaco 2-84, the Royals 1. That's it for us. I will see you again, but not yet. Not yet.